Hi everybody, welcome to my latest video review. This is on the Power Rangers Turbo DVD sets. I apologize for not doing this right away, it's just that I was finishing off the DVDs to make sure that there's nothing wrong with them. I usually like doing that with DVDs. When I first buy them, I like to go through it to make sure there's no defective discs. So that way I'm still within the return range if I need to return it and buy a new DVD if that's the case. So let's get started here. So since I ended up getting Power Rangers in Space first and then Power Rangers Turbo after, it kind of worked backwards for me because I was already like done Power Rangers in Space when I started this. Um, let's get started here. So this is volume 1 right here. Volume 1 is like a nice yellow shade. It actually works with the whole Turbo theme and the Power theme because they have like lightning around, so it kind of makes them look powerful. So we have the Turbo Rangers, which I actually really love. Like their suits are amazing. Um, some people tend to think that there's too much going on in there, which kind of repels them from liking the Turbo suits. But I personally always love them, especially the logo. It's just original, I guess. When you look at the side, we have the yellow Turbo Ranger's face identifying the DVD, and it says Volume 1 on the bottom. And on the back, we have a brief synopsis uh, of the Turbo Power Rangers Turbo, which reads, continuing from the exciting events of Turbo Power Rangers movie, the 5 Turbo Rangers use new powers, weapons, high-tech, supercharged vehicles to battle the evil at faster speeds than the ever before. And it just goes on to explain about Diva Talks, Angel Grove, the subcraft, and all that. And on the bottom there, we have Cassie, TJ, and the gang. And while I love them, like you have no idea how much I love these Rangers more than anything. I think it would have been better to kind of show the Turbo One team because we already have this group being shown in the second disc. So it would have been nice to kind of highlight the two teams. And then we have Diva Talks right here on the left. And yeah, so let's open the DVD up. So on the left here, oops, sorry about that. So on the left here, we have a list of all the episodes that are from disc 1 through 3. So disc 1, the first 3 episodes shift into Turbo, parts 1 through 3, then Robot Rangers, and it keeps going all the way to episode 23. So episode 1 through 9 is what's in disc 1, then episode 10 through 18 is what's in disc 2, and then in disc 3 we have episodes 19 through 23, which is pretty much almost the halfway point of Power Rangers Turbo. The discs, they look pretty generic. They follow the same theme. So disc 1, it's right here. Disc 2, we have right here. So the volume 1, disc 2, and then it says volume 1, disc 3. So that's your set for the Power Rangers Turbo. So Power Rangers Turbo Power Rangers Turbo Volume 2. I'm not a fan of green. Overall, I really am not a fan of the color green to begin with, so it's not really that appealing to me. But the overall layout, it looks cool. Again, they do look somewhat charged with the lightning all around them. It's basically the same. They use the same illustrations they used for the other Turbo set. It's just the colors have been changed around. And basically the same thing. And right here, disc 4 through 5, it shows which episodes you're getting. So disc 4, you have episodes 24 to 27. Disc 5 has episode 28 to 26. And disc 6 has 37 to 45. I kind of dig how they continue the discs. It's not just 1, 2, 3. Again, it follows through the turbo discs and goes 4, 5, 6. This is what it looks like. So basically the same layout, just the colors being turned to green. And that's what it looks like. So that's basically my turbo set. And thoughts about Power Rangers Turbo. I actually watched it once before all throughout. So I so it's not like I'm new to it, but it felt like I was watching it fresh again because I couldn't remember the events that were going on. Overall, I actually like Turbo. I know a lot of people don't like Turbo, but I personally enjoyed it. Like, I'll admit, it's hard to watch Justin because to me, a ranger is in their teens or early 20s. So, like, watching a kid, a 12-year-old, be a ranger, I don't know, I just really was not feeling it. But I was able to, like, tune him out and focus on the other rangers. Um, Tommy, Cat, Tanya, Adam, I really haven't been exposed to them that much. So it was actually refreshing to kind of see them in action. Out of the group, I kind of loved Tanya and Kat because I haven't seen them in action too much. Even Adam was actually really cool. And Tommy was tolerable in Turbo because he wasn't being shoved in our faces, so I was able to appreciate him on my own. But it got old pretty fast. The whole detonation episodes. Just I just never understood why Diva Talks had to put such a big time limit on the detonation because like if she were smart, she would just put it for under 30 seconds or something, so it would blow up right away. It's like she wanted the Rangers to find it and deactivate it. I just found that very silly. Um, yeah, and when the turnover happened to the other Rangers, TJ, Carlos, Cassie, Ashley, it just felt they were out of place because I was a fan who came in during Power Rangers in Space. I grew up on Power Rangers in Space. Like, what Mighty Morphin means to you is what Power Rangers in Space means to me. So it felt like these Rangers were just out of place to me because I'm used to seeing them as the Power Rangers in Space. So it just felt like it felt strange and weird to see them as the Turbo Rangers. But I did actually eventually get used to it. And I actually loved Carol Hoyt as Diva Talks. When I think her name is Hillary Shepard. Hillary Shepard. I don't know. The original Diva Talks came back. I found her way too over the top. To I couldn't really take her in as much, but she did have her good points. But I missed Carol Hoyt a lot because she actually kept the character together. Um, what are some other points that I noticed? Oh yeah, and I don't know why people do not like Turbo. I actually, yes, there are some bad points there, but overall, it is a good season. They actually did a good job in it, and the ending was amazing as I loved it. And seeing Justin being left behind actually made me happy because I did not I did not care. It's not Justin, it's just that I'm not used to a child ranger, and I hope that we never get a child ranger again. Like it just does not seem right to me. Um, yeah, so I actually loved Power Rangers and Turbo, and I'm glad I got the discs because now I have it at my own disposal. Um, and I just love TJ as Red Ranger. I really wished he could have stayed on as the Red Space Ranger. Like they made it like Andros be Blue Ranger or something, but it would have been really awesome. So as these how much these discs are, it maybe depends on where you live. Like I was able to get them off a HMV location in Canada. I got them for I cannot even remember. I think it was like $15 a piece or some price like that. I don't know. The only reason I grabbed them was because I actually liked Turbo, so I didn't want to have missed out on that opportunity to on the disc sets. I have people who go, well, you have Netflix, but with all honesty, Netflix is great and everything, but it's nothing like actually owning the DVDs. Like you can watch them anywhere at your home, on your computer, your TV, your PlayStation, anywhere. Um, yeah, so that's my review. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to ask. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. And and a good thing is I bought another Turbo Morpher. because I wanted the new wrist strap because because the Turbo Morpher that I got didn't have the right wrist strap. It came with the titanium Morpher's gray strap and looked really awkward. So I've since been using the Thunder Morphers from Ninja Storm, the gray strap, and it's just been really like it doesn't feel like the authentic Morpher because I'm like a completist, so I need like the actual wristband. So I can't wait till that comes out. And also, this Morpher has been having some sticker issues. So like the other one will be like completely it will look a lot more new than this. It will be really awesome. Well, I've been going on for a long time now, so I'll just let you guys go and thank you so much for tuning in for my review.